Alrighty then, I decided that since Demonic has always kind of been my signature and most successful track, I'd go ahead and put up a little video showing exactly how I made it and just how easy it really was. Well, not really easy, but easy. Okay. First off, what most people usually ask me about is the screeching, the screams, uh, and the first one that stretches all the way from the beginning all the way to, let's see, yeah, almost about 40 seconds into it is one sustained scream. You know, that entire piece right there is one take. And then after that, you have three shorter ones that one that I duplicated out two more times, put different effects on, and then stretched the whole thing out so it would last longer. And that's, I have that beat is this right here, and it's a beat that carries it all the way through. And then it's actually, you can't really hear it real well, but it's called substantial bass off of the Methods of Mayhem loop collection, and that actually is playing through the whole track. You just can't pick up on it very well. And then I have it up to a certain point, and let's see. This is where this is that ding 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 thing that's going on in the background. Then this is the guitar that I have playing. And these are the two vocal tracks right here. The top one that's a little bit louder has the delay on it. The bottom one has EQ. I have a slight EQ change and a distortion on it. I just wanted to rough it up some. Then of course I got the He Was Cruel and a Sadist bit is just a loop off of that same Methods of Mayhem collection. And believe it or not, I actually did these vocal bits, both the vocal track for the whole thing, I did it in one solid take. I just kind of improvised. I do that sometimes. I'll just improvise it. It'll turn out good and I'll keep it. Kind of do Ed Wood style recording. The first time I created this, I actually had it a lot faster, and I ended up not liking it. I was going for more of a thrash death metal type thing, and it's okay faster, but it doesn't sound as good to me. So I can't do it with that anyway. Yeah, messed it up. Yeah, I just wanted to get on here right quick. A lot of people have asked me what all went into making this track, and that's really all there is to it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's only 12 tracks for the whole song, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 of those are actually duplications of other tracks. So, yeah, it was pretty simple. I've got a distortion right here. I've got a distortion on the Chaos, that Chaos guitar track. That's a loop library I picked up at a different site. Don't remember the site right offhand. And, yeah, I mean, that was all there was to it, Sometimes your best tracks are going to be the ones that are the simplest in creation, man. You gotta kind of trust the music to make itself sometimes. The more you think about it, the worse it'll sound sometimes. You know, I've thought about doing a remix of Demonic, and I probably will eventually, but I like it this way. You know, it's, you know, kind of a doom industrial metal techno thing, and it just turned out real well. It's simple, it's to the point, it gets the point across, it sounds pretty good, and I don't think it really needs to change. You know, I'd like to, actually, what I'd like to do is get some real instruments on this, because it's all loops. You know, I'd love to get a real thrash player to lay down some, you know, stretch it out some and get a solo in there, and have a bass player. You know, I've got a friend that's learning the bass, supposed to be learning the bass, my bass actually, that I let him borrow. But anyway, uh, I'd like to have some real instruments in on top of this, and you know, work with the vocals and actually turn it into more of a real doom death metal type thing. But until I get some musicians, I just gotta enjoy it as it is, and I do, and I hope you do too if you're into this sort of music. I hope you got some bit of information out of this. You know, if nothing else, you can take away from this, like I was saying, that sometimes you just gotta trust yourself and the music to resolve into something that works. You know, you don't have to overthink everything. So I'll see you next time on my little Acid Heads videos here, and peace and good day to you.